What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Here we are at $2.16 right now. We've seen a low today and yesterday that was right at about $2.08. That was the kind of top side of the area that we were expecting in yesterday's video. Over the past couple days, we've been expecting that we'd make a move down somewhere around this area. Here at 216, I'm not quite convinced that you're done going lower just yet. Yes, we have found support at the area that we were looking for, and it is possible that that could be where you continue to grow from. But I am expecting that Bitcoin ultimately does see prices at about $74,500 or lower. That kind of endeavor for Bitcoin, let's see. That would give us a move that's around, an 8% move. If we go to 69K, that could be a 15% move, 8 to 15%. If XRP was to drop the same amount, 8 to 15%, 8% would be something of about $1.98, so a little bit lower. 15%, that'd be right around this low here. I don't know if we break through this low. I wouldn't think we do, but sometimes, oftentimes even, when Bitcoin drops, other cryptos drop more. XRP is an other crypto. But it's a bit special. It's got the crypto reserve status, right? So that could promote demand and scarcity, right? So it's very possible that we don't see an exaggerated drop in comparison to Bitcoin, but it is possible. Anything could happen. I do want to say, actually, on that note alone, if we were to go down as low as maybe $1.63 or $1.50 even, what is that? $1.47, yeah. If we went down to any of these targets, XRP is fine. You guys, if we go lower than what I'm expecting for in this video, XRP is fine. Okay, I want to talk to the tourists, the panic selling bears, the people who are in denial that the bull market's still in effect, who are saying that XRP looks like it's in the gutter. From your low in the beginning of November to where you are now, you're still up over 4x. You're still up over 330%. XRP is not bearish, you guys. This is absolutely the opposite of bearish, right? Anybody who thinks this looks bearish right now, yes. You had a 27% week. Big whoop, man, whatever. The only difference between this week here and the last 2 weeks that gave you a big wick was you didn't have enough time to pull it back up before the week closed. That's it, man. If you know anything about technical analysis, you know that breaking out like this and consolidating, it's oftentimes very indicative that you will see a move that is of a similar magnitude to the same direction. This is not a bad thing. If you've seen the chart, this thing's in a multi-cycle consolidation phase. It's just seeing life. You think that it consolidated for 2 cycles to make this move and then be dead? No. If that were the case, you would have moved down months ago. But no, that's not what you're doing. You're consolidating. This is an absurdly bullish chart. If anybody, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, who the hell am I? I've been doing technical analysis, stuff like this for nearly 9 years now. Okay, I've been in crypto since 2015. Who the hell am I? But whoever the hell is telling you that this is bearish, I would bet my life on it. This is their first bull cycle, and they don't know what they're talking about, okay? So, and I know I'm talking to the right people. The XRP army, the people investing in XRP, at least down at these prices, you guys have been through it, man. You've been through the grinder. You've been through worse, right? You've been through all kinds of shit. I know that you're not panicking over a 27% week to the downside. I know that you're definitely not panicking over that. But the tourists are. The people who are here for a season that want instant gratification, they're freaking out about it, right? So I might be preaching to the wrong crowd on this one because I know you guys are probably set. You're like, give me lower prices. You said $1.50. I want lower. Damn it, C-Zar. You said $1.50. I want 50 cents. Give me another chance to buy back down there. I know. You guys have been through it, but man, it's going to go higher. Inevitably, it is going to go higher. I'm fully expecting that before you go higher, you do go lower. Could you go below this low? Sure. Could you find support right at that low or even just above it? Sure. Anything and everything's possible. I would say still, as we were calling for over the past couple days, something around $2, maybe give or take 10 cents to the upside or downside. We've already hit $2.08, so likely I would think we either find support at $2 or $1.90, somewhere in that area. If we take a high to a low here, we might even find support at $1.87. We might even find a double bottom at $1.80. Or if we go lower than any of that, it's still a great opportunity to buy at $1.40, $1.50, $1.60, anything and everything in this little consolidation phase here, right? But I don't think we get that low. I don't think it gives you that opportunity. There's too much damn attention and demand for this thing for it to go that low. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if it went lower. On the kind of opposite end of that, what's kind of a weird way of thinking, because Bitcoin normally, if Bitcoin goes down, cryptos follow suit. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin dropped and XRP didn't drop. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. That in fact, statistically speaking, is very unlikely to happen. But XRP's kind of been doing its own thing recently, and it's becoming a beast of its own. It's still a crypto. It still follows Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong, to a certain degree, but this is a good area to find support. You know, if I'm being honest, it is a good area to find support. If it wasn't for my very strong conviction that Bitcoin will move down below 75K, I would definitely think this is a support area for XRP and that you'd move up, and it is. If we look at the daily RSI here, you're bouncing off the 40. If you get a daily close to close and bounce off the 40, I mean, the last time that you saw that was over here. That sent you from basically these same prices all the way up to your all-time highs at $3.40 right there, you know, like literally the same kind of endeavor on the RSI. You did come from more bullish readings, right? You had more bullish posturing overall, but I'm just saying, a bounce off the 40, man, that's not a bad thing. So if today can close green, that's very productive. To invalidate the notion, I want to be very clear. I do expect you're going to go lower. I do expect you're going to find support around $2 to $1.90, maybe even as low as $1.87. And if you go below that, it's still okay. Okay? I'm not expecting you to go below that, but if we do, I've already gone over those target areas. It's fine if you do. If you want to invalidate that notion, what I need to see from XRP is you need to close a given day, any day, just close above 266. If you can close above $2.66, I was wrong. You're not going lower. You did find support here at $2.08, which was the call that we made yesterday, and you're going to continue going higher. The ultimate target area that we have by the end of this next move, not by the end of the cycle. No, no, no. You've got a lot more growth to go beyond just what I'm talking about here. But that would be around $8.37 at a minimum to $13, I think, and 50 cents was the maximum, $13.50, somewhere in this kind of white glory box up here. I'm calling it a glory box because it's glorious. No other reason, right? There's no other reason why something would be called a glory box. It's because it's glorious. It would be glorious if you went up there, right? No other reason at all. If we look at the monthly time frame from a high to a low, right here, the 1272 is at the base of this box of glory. The 1414 is at the top of it. And then if we go to the high to low right here, you also have your 1886 200 area right there as well. And that's a very common area to stop at. You've stopped here at your 1272 already based off of this shorter term fib, right? So you do show a little bit of a liking to the 1272 area. Maybe you do stop at $8.37. But I'm under the impression you really do see 1071 and higher. The reason for that being, again, as I was saying in the beginning of this video, it's very common under circumstances like this that you see a move that is very similar in overall growth as the move that brought you in here. It doesn't mean it has to be the same. It could be slightly smaller. It could be slightly larger. But if we put this at the base of this pattern here, you know, something like that would take you all the way up to prices that are above $10. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you went just above $10, if you stopped right at $10 or below. But my expectation is you do go closer to $11 than you do $10, maybe even as high as $13. At a minimum, $8.37. And I don't care how low you go from here, unless you go, if you go below $1, okay, then maybe we could talk about it differently. Probably you'd have to go, let's see, not even $1. If you go below $1.30, okay, then we can talk about it. It's different, okay. If you go below $1.30, but unless that happens, I'm very confident that no matter what this drop brings us, you will see prices that are above $8.37, if not likely higher than that. I got nothing else for you guys. The weekly RSI looks bullish as hell, super bullish, you guys. I wouldn't be worried about it at all. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this week pulls down like I'm saying it does, and then comes back up and finishes green. I wouldn't be surprised at all. The monthly RSI also looking bullish as hell. You got overbought, now you're not, cooled way the hell off. The last time that you did this, it set you up for a very phenomenal continuation and finale phase. You moved up 700% in a month. I don't think that's going to happen now, but still just showing what the readings were on the RSI comparable to this here. It led to something great that happened afterwards, right? Look, think of it in the same way, actually, right? This is just proof of what I'm telling you, right? You moved up to tell me that XRP is bearish, man. You moved up and you consolidated for months. And then what did you do? You moved up more. If it was bearish, you would have moved up and you would have moved down immediately. That's bearish. This is constructive, right? What are you doing right now? It looks basically the same. It's just shorter and less lived of a time frame than that. You dropped here from a high to a low of 68%. From a high to a low here, you have only dropped 47%. And all you're doing is finding support at your prior cycle's resistance areas. It is the opposite of bearish. Anybody telling you this is bearish, They genuinely don't know what they're talking about. You, whoever you are, in the comments saying XRP is bearish, you're either a troll, most likely a troll, you're just having fun, and that's okay, trolls have fun. Or you just genuinely don't know what you're talking about and you're just screaming into the void for whatever reason. The internet's a perfect place for that, but you're wrong. You're just wrong, and that's okay. But it's not about that anyways, right? Time will validate all the long-term holders. Time will reward the patient. I know I'm talking to the right community whenever I talk about patience. I hope you guys hold. I hope you buy more. Do not panic sell on this coming drop. We're already through the worst of it, basically. We just have a little bit more to go. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.